So God grows your faith by testing it. And when God tests your faith, many times what God will do is he will take you to your absolute limits in the areas of your life that matter the most. For many of you, you could testify to this. You would say that there were key areas in my life, important areas, and it seems like it was those areas that God used to take me to my absolute limits, almost as if he was trying to break me just so he could grow my faith. And you think about Abraham, that's exactly what happens, right? He gets the promise from God. He's 70 years old. Why did God wait till he was 70 years old to get the promise? He was an old man. He was out of child-producing years, and God waits till then to give the promise. Then God waits 25, 35 years before actually giving Abraham a son. Why wait so long? Why wait till he was 70 years old to give him the promise? Why wait till he was almost 100 years old to give him the son? What was God up to? Why did he do that? He was taking Abraham to his absolute limits. He needed Abraham to feel the utter helplessness of Sarah's barrenness and his sterility. He needed to feel his absolute need to be desperate and dependent on the sovereign grace of his Creator. And God will do the same thing to your life. For many of you, you may be there right now. God may be testing you. He may be taking you to your absolute limit. You may be like Abraham trying to have children and you can't seem to have any. You may be waiting for a husband, waiting for a wife, and God doesn't seem to be doing anything in the way of giving you what he promised you he would give. It may be with your career, could be as a church, could be a ministry. You know God has called you to do something and it's like he just won't deliver on what it is that he said he was going to do. And what God is doing is he is stretching you to the limit because your faith is the most important muscle of your Christian life. Workout people, experts on bodybuilding.com, I'm just kidding, they're not experts on there. You can do a Google search on Dwayne Johnson and he'll tell you everything you need to know about building muscle, because if The Rock says, it must be true. Anyway, The Rock says that when you really want to build muscle, what you need to do is you need to take your muscle to a place called muscle failure. Have you heard of this? Muscle failure? When you take your muscles to a place called muscle failure, you actually lift so much weight so many times that your muscles actually come to a point of failure so that you can't even finish the set. That's why you need a spotter to kind of help you up. And it's when you take your muscles to a place called muscle failure that they really begin to multiply and grow in a way that is absolutely phenomenal. So some people say that the gym is the only place where failure works in your advantage, because taking your muscles to a place of muscle failure is actually good for you physically. Well, the same is true spiritually. God will grow your faith many times in the areas that matter most. He takes you to your limit. He takes you to a place of faith failure. He takes you to a place where you doubt severely. He'll take you to a place where you maybe fail morally. He'll take you into the valley so that he can provide for you even there and show you, even in your worst moments, even when you have nothing, I'm still going to take care of you. He takes you